check, check. We're doing all those things, and instead of saying, hey, this is really something that maybe we should get behind, instead they're saying, oh my gosh, there's something very suspicious and weird about her because she's actually stealing voters from Trump.
That's the big one, right?
Has there ever been someone in your position that's gotten caught in such a crossfire? Like, to be taking this much heat from the party?
That was the insinuation, right?
Yeah.
Like, what was the base of that? And how does someone...
Completely baseless.
That's what's weird, right? How does someone who is running for president and
one
of the most prominent politicians in our country, how do they get away with saying something that's such a huge accusation with no information to back it up?
It would be a good question for
tape it? No, it's fine.
But when you look at the power of
it's alright, it's not this for changing the bottom anyway.
Establishment, which is made up of
sure? I think you should take it.
Yeah.
Maybe take these
part
out.
of
But there's not enough spray anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't spray these
who are part of this political establishment that is built on the same foundation that she, Hillary Clinton, laid. When you look at the media establishment, who've been pushing a lot of the same narrative, a lot of the same message, then you can see how somebody gets away with calling a sitting member of Congress a candidate for president, a soldier actively serving the Army National Guard, veteran of 2 Middle East deployments, basically a traitor to the country that I love and that I'm willing to lay my life down for. And get away with it without any evidence or base whatsoever.
Not just that, but no pushback.
No.
That was the most bizarre thing. No one.
She's basically either saying that I'm a traitor to my nation, or that I am an unwitting asset, which means basically you're too stupid and too naive to know that you're being used to further the interests of a nation other than our own. Both of which are deeply offensive, and again, without any base. And I think that's the, like, this is bigger, this is really not about me. The danger here of what she did, how the media responded, and how almost every single other candidate for president refused to comment, refused to denounce what she said. I think Bernie is an exception, Marianne Williamson, and a couple of them had the courage to say, hey, look, this is ridiculous. The fact that was the response is really, it has a chilling effect on
leadership at the top of the heap. Because at the top of the heap, everybody would be like, hey, we're all in this together, okay, we can disagree.
This part of my team over here that wants to do this extreme thing, and the other part of the team wants to do the opposite extreme thing. The answer is going to be somewhere in the middle. Why don't I just find a good kind of solution that's somewhere in the middle? And of course, the fringes are going to be a little bit mad. Okay, I get that. They're the fringes, but the bulk of people, and what's good for the bulk of people, is to make this kind of balanced decision and move forward with it. But we don't get that kind of logic inside of these leaders, especially when they're running for president.
Yeah, which is, they run, and then as soon as they get in, they're running for re-election.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating as a citizen to sit back and...
Of corruption reforms that can only happen organically.
Yes.
Within Mexico.
Could you imagine, Jocko, as a military man, a situation like that happening in the United States, where some cartel forces the United States military to release a prisoner?
No.
No. Could you imagine?
No.
Could you imagine the backlash? There's so many rednecks that would just spending all day filling cartridges. I mean, it would be
The militia will rise
oh
up.
my God! Yeah, you want to find out what the Second Amendment's really for? If that ever took place in this country, if there was ever a situation in this country where we felt like we were really overrun by a cartel, where they were taking over cities, like what's going on in Mexico, it would be. You would understand how rabidly independent this country really is.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, and even, when you talk about people that are living down in Mexico that wanted to come here, it's like, oh, you feel for them because they got a bad deal. But a lot of the people that are trying to come here are MS-13 gangsters looking to come up here and whatever, do what they're going to do in America, where there's even more money to be made off of illegal activities.
Yeah, if you could throw the Wonder Woman lasso of truth around them and find out what they're really